Hey y'all, it is a beautiful day here, beautiful Sunday in H-Town. Please allow me to share a few thoughts here. This is directed at the Vietnamese immigrants. I am an immigrant, you know, we're all Americans, right? But this is directed at the Vietnamese businesses, the business owners, right, who are sitting in judgment of the black community here, right? Let me start with this. I completely disagree with the looting, the rioting that broke out during the peaceful protests around the country, right? And every business owner has a right to defend their livelihood, okay? But if you think about it, the number of looters and rioters are very small compared to all of the peaceful protesters out there, right? It breaks my heart to see these Vietnamese folks and reading their comments focusing on the few looters and rioters, right? Particularly the nail salon folks. These are the folks who depend on the black community to make a living, right? I joke with a lot of my friends, Vietnamese didn't create the nail salon business, but by golly, we've dominated it, right? We've taken it over. And a lot of these nail salon owners and you know, grocery store owners and all that, they depend, a large majority of their livelihood is dependent on the black community. They go into these black communities, they provide a service, and they make money, but yet somehow there's a disconnect there. Somehow they fail to empathize, to take a moment and to understand the outcry of the black community, of why the black community is protesting now, protesting in the past, and sadly, there'll be more protests in the future until folks like these small business owners who sit in judgment of an entire community because of a few looters and rioters. So think about that, right? What we have today is a direct result of the blood, the sweat and the tears of the black community, the hard-fought battles, right? The Civil Rights Act of '64, which led to the Immigration Act of '65, which allowed us Vietnamese immigrants to immigrate to the United States, to become Americans in the mid-'70s, right? None of that could have happened if the black community hadn't laid the groundwork, hadn't bled, hadn't died for those rights. So please, the next time you share a photo, a short clip of the looters, and the next time you make racist comments among your friends, think about that. And when all this is said and done, you'll go back into those black communities, and guess what? You'll take their money without understanding their pain, without understanding their anger. So I challenge you, I challenge all of y'all to stop, to think, to empathize. Have a wonderful Sunday, y'all.